So now that you guys know, we know what we're talking about. We're not just affiliates. We actually are e-commerce guys, and do follow the Amazon selling business and learn from the Amazing Selling Machine course. I will give you guys a quick walkthrough of the back end of Amazing Selling Machine and kind of just show you a little bit about the members area. So basically, once you log into your Amazing Selling Machine dashboard, there's a calendar, there's updates from badges that people earn. Basically, ASM has a gamification to it where, as you complete steps throughout the process, you can earn badges, and those, basically kind of show your progress, through the course, as well as your progress in growing your business. So I'll pull up the lesson player. So basically, the way they break down ASM is into 8 modules. And this is...
Hey, Devin, can I interrupt you real quick?
Yes.
Yeah, so the badges, they actually did a study, the Amazing Selling Machine, the guys at amazing.com did a study, and they showed that the badges that he was just talking about, that the people that participate in submitting for those badges tend to be the most successful. They showed, I think if you try to submit every single badge, you're more likely to be a 100K a month seller or something like that. Do you remember that at the last event?
Vaguely, yes.
Yeah, so that was an interesting fact. I just remember that. So go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, gamification, man. It's that competition makes you push harder. So, but basically, this is the back end for Amazing Selling Machine 7. They're making some updates for the launch for ASM 8, and I think they had said that about 30% of the course will actually be different content, as Amazon's always constantly changing. However, the general sections will be the same. And so, like I was saying, there's 8 modules. Once you sign up for the course, you'll get access to this welcome module. It basically kind of tells you what to expect as you dive in. Talks a little bit about the opportunity. Tells you a little bit about how to do the badges. More about the ASM Mentor Program and how you can get some help from the ASM mentors. I'm actually one of the ASM mentors, so I'll be there to help you through that. Or if you decide to purchase ASM through our affiliate link, we'll give you a little bit more in terms of some bonuses and things like that, which we'll touch on here in a minute. But you'll get access to successful sellers that have been there, done things before, and can give you some insight from their experiences. And then, just some other kind of welcome things until they release the first module, which is about, creating your product opportunity list. So, basically, which Amazon marketplace to start with. So, there's Amazon US, Europe, Canada, Mexico, Japan. There's, all kinds of global marketplaces. And, basically this is kind of to walk you through which one makes the most sense to start. For most people, it'll probably be the U.S. However, if you live in the U.K. or something like that, they may recommend that you start there. It really just depends on the size of the market and where you are located. So then it kind of talks through, getting set up with Seller Central and, kind of the elements of a hot product and, some of the categories that are the best on Amazon to kind of go into, as well as the categories to avoid. And then, just a little bit about the experience of, people that have gone through this course. This will be the 8th iteration. So over that time frame, people have, really learned, what works and what doesn't, and, how to really select a product to, as best as possible, guarantee success with that product. And then, building your list and analyzing the competition. And then finally ensuring that, whatever product you choose does not have a patent. So then in module 2, they will teach you how to, find suppliers, get samples, and really understand what the profit numbers will be for that product. So, basically understanding the Amazon fees, going through, how to source a product, how to, reach out to suppliers in a professional manner, and then, what the cost of the products will be, calculating those profit numbers, and then finally ordering some samples so that you can, decide which supplier you want to go with. In Module 3, they'll cover how to get your inventory order placed and then, build your brand while you wait. So, you're getting your samples, you kind of from there, they'll teach you how to analyze the samples and the pricing and things like that you got, and ultimately choose, which supplier is going to be the best. They will, teach you what you need to do to kind of create that inventory order. And then, once you've done that, it's like, okay, let's create a brand for your products and get a logo, get your UPC code, how to get, a quick and dirty version of your product listing created so that you can get everything set up for your supplier. And then, designing your packaging, designing inserts, how much inventory to order, whether or not you're going to do your first order via air or via sea. Obviously, air is faster, but it's more expensive. Sea can take longer, but if you have a large item, air just may be, completely cost prohibitive. And then, finally getting your first inventory order placed. So then in Module 4, this is all about kind of creating and building your brand assets while you're waiting for your product to arrive. So, this is getting your different social media accounts set up. So, creating your website, getting set up with Facebook and Twitter and Pinterest, and then, kind of taking things to the next level, getting an email client and setting up an autoresponder, and then, setting up a lead capture page so that you can collect emails from people that do buy your products so that you can follow up with them, try to get reviews as well as sell them additional products. Then in Module 5, this will cover everything that you need to know in terms of creating the perfect product listing. So, going through keyword research, how to create titles, how to create bullets, writing a description that's got good sales copy and is compelling. And then, how to get images that are attractive and convert buyers. And then finally, how to price your product so that you're profitable, but you're also competitive. And then, the ability to send your Amazon customers, messages that kind of walk them through the transaction process, as well as following up to make sure that everything went smoothly. Then finally, in Module 6, once your inventory has arrived at Amazon, they will teach you how to kind of get your product launched and get it ranking and starting to sell. And, they have this system called the Launch, Blitz, and Rank system. It's very step-by-step, thorough, tells you exactly what you need to do to get those initial reviews and, really get your product ranking well on Amazon so that you can get in front of that Amazon buyer traffic. Then in Module 7, this is where, you really start to get into some of the advanced marketing stuff. So, having a checklist of the things to monitor in terms of your products, how to optimize your ads, content marketing, doing AMS, which is just another ads platform on Amazon. Basically, another place to kind of get eyeballs on your products, using lightning deals, and then, just providing good customer service and optimizing for traffic and conversions. And then finally, Module 8, this is kind of the scaling module, the thing that brings everything to, rounds it out and kind of helps you take things to the next level. So, how to forecast for inventory and reorder, when you should launch your next product, how to choose what the next product should be, scaling your business, deciding, is it time to sell in other global markets, whether it's, Amazon UK or, Amazon Germany or, whatever makes sense, kind of that process of when to do that. And then, how to start to build a team that helps you run your business. Initially, this will be very much like, a one-man or maybe, two-man show if it's you and a partner. But, as you grow, there's only so many hours in a day, so many things that you can do. And, if you really want to have like a true, true business where you don't need to be the magic behind everything, that's where, building a team and scaling becomes really important. And then, finally kind of just, the decision to, have this business as a cash flowing business, or is it a business where, I want to sell it and cash out and move on to the next thing. And then outside of that, each week after the modules are dripped out week by week, and at the end of each week, they will have a weekly coaching call, and then, occasionally there's some supplemental things that they will include and kind of give you some extra bonuses and things like that. So, Travis, is there anything you want to add to that?
I'd love to add a little bit to it. So a lot of people wonder if they can do this on their own, and you of course can. But the Amazing Selling Machine isn't just a course. It is a course that puts you step by step through the system of selling on Amazon, and you can figure that out on your own. But you're losing opportunity costs. You're losing the ability to just have somebody tell you exactly what to do and when to do it and not have to figure out those systems, which can cost a lot of money. But my favorite thing about Amazing Selling Machine is not the course itself, but it's the people that are involved with it that just keep growing every single year. Every time this course is released, it brings in an influx of entrepreneurs like Devin, like myself, and we all get together at events, and those events are incredible. And I've met some of my best friends at these events. I will say Devin is one of my best friends now, and we just met not even about a year ago, last August. And so that was through Amazing Selling Machine, through a mastermind where we got together 4 times a year. And that's the most amazing part of this is you're not just buying a course, but you're buying into a club almost, or just an entrepreneur organization of like-minded individuals that is just going to accelerate your life to the next level.
Yeah. I feel like when I joined ASM, it was like I finally found my people. I found my tribe.
Exactly.
So I definitely echo that sentiment. So I'm going to stop sharing the screen and pull back up our webcams here.